It is Monday morning and there is a lot going on today. A lot is going to be happening. So starting with the vet's on their way. Callie's behind me. I'll talk about her in a second. Vet's on their way. We're going to be heartbeat scanning Andy. Should have been done a long time ago. She was scanned in foal. Just need to check that foal's still there. No doubts because she's not come back into season. So Andy's going to be heartbeat scanned. Letty has vaccinations and then those two are going out on the fell. This will be the return of Queen Andy to the fell. Looking forward to seeing that. She's not been out on the fell since January when she came in where Nix was weaned from her. And the fell herd are conveniently right here. Hi guys. They've not gone anywhere overnight. They're all just lying down together in a bundle this morning near the gate. We've got MJ lying down up there. Autumn on the hill. Alan's hanging out there. Then it's like, can we have someone to lead us out here, please? Yeah, I'm bringing Andy out in a minute. Don't you fret. But Andy and Letty straight out with them. Of those guys, Andy knows them all, so that's going to be fine. Daughter Nix is out there, so that'll be interesting. And it'll be interesting to see if they just naff off miles away. I didn't want to let Andy out before now because she had to see the vet today, and it's a good chance she would take them miles away over the weekend. So I've kept her in until today after Harley left her on Friday. She's going to see the vet, and then she can go out and they can go wherever they want. That's absolutely fine. One of them she hasn't seen for a good while, though, is Frankie. So that'll be interesting as well. So return of Queen Andy to the fell coming up in another video. Then in the field at home here, the barn field, I've got Layla, Kate, Archie, and somewhere is Ginny. Oh, down there is Ginny. And I just need to talk to you about Callie and Nell. So they're currently here just doing some weeding for me, grazing this grass, making Andy and Letty a bit jealous. Yesterday, unfortunately, gutted to find Callie with a poorly bum again yesterday morning. So if you don't know, she's a month old now, month-old foal Callie here, was poorly last weekend. Had a lot of diarrhea. She was quite subdued, slightly elevated temperature. So we treated her with antibiotics. And by Friday, she was doing zoomies right around the field. And then yesterday, she was back to being subdued with diarrhea again and a slightly elevated temperature again. So on the phone to the vet, got her back on antibiotics, and the vet's coming today, so they will check her out. But she's obviously, as you can see, quite bright this morning. The thing with yesterday that was different to last time was she wasn't actually nursing for a good few hours. She didn't have a drink. She was having a lot of water to drink, but she wasn't interested in nursing. So she didn't obviously have an appetite, but she was keeping herself hydrated, which was very clever of her. She is back to now nursing. She's clearly feeling lots better, but need to have a good discussion with the vet about how long now to keep her on antibiotics. Because obviously with a foal, it's a bit of a balance. You don't want to overload their system with antibiotics, but I think we must need to keep her on them a bit longer than we did the last time. So you can see her little tails wrapped up again. Lotion on her bum. She's much brighter again this morning, but it's not great that she deteriorated again after being so well on Friday. So that was a bit concerning. So yesterday afternoon was really a bit stressful. I was very preoccupied with these guys. So I'm sorry that I only got the one video posted out yesterday. I did fall asleep in the middle of trying to post another one. So I'll save that till probably tomorrow because there's going to be a lot else coming out today. And she is now looking a bit underweight. Whereas I think previously, because she'd carried on nursing, even though she had the diarrhea, she didn't look too poor. A little bit, but not too poor. But I think with not nursing through yesterday, I think she now looks underweight as well. So anyway, we need to pamper that little one a little bit. Having seen those zoomies on Friday morning, if you saw my story, I'll overlay it in case you didn't see the story, because stories do only last for 24 hours. She was zooming and zooming. And I thought that was it. Never mind. The vet will check her out again today and we'll make a plan. We might do a fecal sample to see if they can work out what actually is the problem with her, what actually is wrong with her stomach, or what bacteria it is, or so on. Now, are you in season? And then after we've done with these guys here, we're going to be heading over to Farmer Rob's. We'll be scanning Edie for pregnancy. Fingers crossed for that one. I am nervous about that one. So stay tuned for Andy's pregnancy scan results, Edie's pregnancy scan results, Andy going back on the fell, and I should, all being well, be able to go to the hanky-panky pasture and finally introduce you to Harley's new girlfriend. So stay tuned.